Now to a story the Target 12 investigators have been tracking for months. Attorney General Peter Neronha is calling on a judge to force a landlord under scrutiny to comply with various laws tied to lead paint and other health hazards.
Neronha's office alleged last year that at least 11 children living at Pioneer investment properties had detectable levels of lead. He says at least 5 of those children had been poisoned. Target 12 investigator Sarah Guernelli joins us now live in studio with an update. Sarah?
Shannon, Mike, the Attorney General's office says Pioneer Investments and its owners own more than 175 rental units in the state with serious lead paint problems. He says puts families in danger. A lawyer for the owner vehemently denies all allegations. The legal battle between Pioneer Investments and the Attorney General continues, with Attorney General Peter Neronha's office filing a preliminary injunction motion against the company and its owner, Anurag Soranka, on Monday. Neronha's office sued the company in June of 2023, alleging it allowed its properties to fall into illegal despair and put children's health at risk because of lead paint. At the time, Target 12 went inside Melissa Grucey's apartment in West Warwick, where she showed us these photos of rats, leaks, and mold in her home.
They shouldn't be in fear of more stuff leaking on them through the bathroom, or them having mold in their bathroom, or the lead paint that chips throughout the whole house. You know, having rats.
The new 49-page motion for preliminary injunction states that the company and its owner have attempted to remedy some of the issues at their properties. But the Attorney General's office alleges the company has repeatedly failed to follow the necessary safety precautions to protect residents from toxic lead. In one instance, Neronha's office claims Pioneer was ordered to repair and repaint chipping and peeling paint at a home with multiple families, including at least one infant child on Longsdale Avenue in Pawtucket. But they allege the company took no discernible steps to implement containment measures and did not clean the property at the end of the workday. Neronha's office also alleges Pioneer did not distribute pamphlets to tenants which would inform them of the danger of being exposed. The Attorney General is asking the court to force the company to take additional steps to make sure units are safe, to put rental income into a designated account for lead remediation. If approved, the order would also require Pioneer to provide tenants with compensation for housing accommodations while the homes are being fixed. And they would have to stop advertising rental units or properties that don't have a lead certificate. Neronha last month says his office has been focusing on making sure landlords are in compliance with lead laws.
When landlords don't clean up lead paint infested apartments and children suffer, get lead poison, don't develop the way they should, then those are obviously people that we should be paying attention to.
Pioneer Investments has filed a motion to dismiss several counts of the Attorney General's complaint and filed counterclaims, including defamation, malicious prosecution, abuse of process, and selective enforcement. A hearing on that motion is scheduled for March 8th. With the Target 12 investigators, Sarah Guernelli, 12 News.